Hello, everyone. So I'll be reviewing Star Wars Episode 9: The Rise of Skywalker. Um, there will be spoilers. So if you do not want to watch this video because of that, because you have not seen the movie yet, then please do so. Now, on to the review. The movie is very, very different than I thought it would be. And I must say, even after having read the plot before I even saw the movie, it gave me a very different experience. There was in the plot section that I was reading, it looks like a bunch of things that happened in the movie that wasn't written down in the plot text that I was reading from. Although I did know things like, the character Kylo was going to die, among other things. Um, I thought it was a pretty good movie, actually, throughout the whole thing. Um, Now, the manner of Kylo's death is one of the few things that I thought came across odd on the screen there, and that was like, when Palpatine throws Kylo off of a cliff-like thing. Um, he gets back up, and you see, he got back up after his life energy got drained. And so was Rey's life energy. Hers was drained, and Rey was given the power, new power, life energy by the Jedi, the Force ghosts of the Jedi. Um, and she gets back up, gets two lightsabers, deflects um, Palpatine's Force lightning, and then it redirects at him. It melts his face and just completely obliterates him. And then she dies, and then Kylo comes flying out of the um, out of the cliff and gets back right on there and heals her. They kiss, and then Kylo drops dead. That's it. The rest of the movie, around it, pretty good. Um, in general, it kind of feels like Episode 6 rehashed as well, because Kylo sacrifices himself um, kind of like Darth Vader sacrificed himself to save Luke. Although the only difference is Kylo used Force energy to resurrect Rey's dead body. Darth Vader didn't do that. He just pretty much threw the Emperor down of a shaft. And kind of like how the Emperor in Episode 9 actually threw Kylo over a cliff. So it's yeah, it's very similar in a lot of ways. But in the end of the movie, there's a big fight in space. On all the ships come over there. The only difference is a Death Star is not being blown up, along with the whole fleet of the Empire or First Order, or even calls it the Final Order. It's been called like 3 different goddamn names now. But anyway, um, the Emperor's new fleet, each ship is actually equipped with a Death Star laser cannon. So now all of the Star Destroyers can destroy planets. So they come over there, they destroy this transmitter tower on board a ship that prevents the fleet from taking off, because they need it to be, in order to guide them out of the out of the planet that they're on, Exegol, in the unknown regions. Now, my biggest issue is, aside from the Star Wars Episode 6 rehashing going on here, and Kylo's awkward death, when I saw the Force lightning being redirected at Emperor Palpatine, I have one big criticism about it, because I couldn't help but notice the uncanny resemblance to how Ares in the movie Wonder Woman died. I kind of feel like it. I wonder if the person that wrote about that scene got inspiration from that movie. I just found that was kind of odd. It could maybe I'm just overstating similarities. It could be nothing, but when I was looking at it, it looked a bit like the way Wonder Woman redirected Ares' lightning back at him, blowing him up. Kind of like how the force lightning of Emperor Palpatine was redirected at him by the two lightsabers of the Skywalkers that Rey was using. That also melted his face. So I'm like, it's very similar. I can't help it. I have to say that's similar. It just is. It really is. And but other than that, I'm not going to spoil the movie any more than that. That I already did here. Um, the rest of the movie is pretty good, even though there's a lot of Episode 6 rehashing going on. I think it had a pretty good ending. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I must admit that. Um, it was a pretty good movie. And aside from that, this new trilogy that's going to be done, supposedly with Keanu Reeves in it in the future. Obviously, it's not hard to see why they're doing it, because they want to get away from the Skywalker saga, and the movies are getting repetitive, so they got to get a new story in there. And I got a feeling, based on the things I've been hearing about on the inside, it looks like they're going to be having the Yuzan Vong, those extra galactic aliens that attack the Star Wars galaxy. I think it's going to be about that instead of Keanu Reeves fighting Palpatine again, because it doesn't make any sense to have Palpatine's coming back, especially after he got annihilated. So yeah, based on the things I was hearing, it looks like the Yuzan Vong might be in the new trilogy with Keanu Reeves in there. Take that with a grain of salt. Could be completely wrong, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. For anyone that's not familiar with it, I'll have the link to a website that talks about the Yuzan Vong more in detail. But anyway, if I hear anything else, I'll make more videos about it. Or if this turns out to be wrong and something else is actually the case, I'll talk about that too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it. Thanks for watching.